Obviously there's always challenges or things that would get in the way or roadblocks, but persevere and push through and ask God for specific answers to the prayers that you need answered to be able to move in, because you won't regret it. You definitely won't regret it, and it's cool to look back and to see all the awesome stuff that God has done. My name is Jeremy, and this is my move-in story. The first night that I heard about move-in, it was at a young adults group at my church, and one of the regional reps from the vision team was there, and so she was just sharing about what move-in was about, and she was so excited about it. She was kind of like at a loss for words, almost trying to just explain to us and to get us to come on board with the vision and what it was all about. When I first heard her, I was like, okay, this girl is kind of crazy, because she was just like off the wall excited about it. And I think I almost wrote it off because of that, but a friend of mine was meeting with her after for coffee just to hear more about what movement was about. And so he told me to come along, so I did. It's really accessible. It's something that is just for regular people. You don't have to quit your job to join MoveIn. It's not like I'm doing some amazing superhuman Christian thing by being part of MoveIn. I'm just living my life with intention. That's what we're supposed to be doing as Christians anyways. We're supposed to be loving God and loving our neighbors. Being part of a team is one of just the most important things about MoveIn, because even if I have good intentions or I have good ideas or this is how I want to live my life, if I don't have people around me who have that same vision, who are going to support me in it, I'm probably not going to follow through with a lot of things I want to do. Meeting every single week for prayer I know is the most important thing, because there's some nights where I really don't feel like praying. I just feel like I'm tired, I don't really want to do this. And I've been amazed at how many times after that prayer meeting I'm so encouraged, and like God just fills you up and gives you that heart for your neighbors, and even just in your spirit you're like, this is good. And so having a team around you of people who are going to encourage you and support you and that you can just do life with is crucial to being able to reach out and to impact people's lives. Some nights we'll go out, we'll do a prayer walk in the community, even if it's freezing outside. We'll just put on our coats and we'll go do a prayer walk to the back, sing some worship songs on the balcony for all the neighbors to hear, or try to keep it different all the time. But usually it's just 5 or 6 of us, and we're sitting on the floor, sitting on the couches. Maybe we'll light up some candles sometime. But definitely every time that we meet, it's amazing to see how when you ask God to be there, He totally does that. He totally shows up, and you leave the meeting feeling definitely different than when you came there. When I first moved in, I was just like, okay, I want to meet like everyone around me. I want to just go walk in the park and just start talking to anyone. And it was awesome. It's amazing how many people you can meet when you're looking for it, or even just opportunities that will come up if you're praying for it. But now, over time, it's honing in on those key relationships and seeing the people that God's brought into your life, and even the people that are hungry for that relationship and they desire that, and then just going deeper with them. Guelph is a huge university town, huge agriculture university, tons of hippies and students and really good music and good culture here. And so it's awesome to have students on the team who are going to school full time and who are moved in. And in our building we have a ton of people from India, from Bangladesh, from Eritrea and Ethiopia. And so these people just are the most welcoming, like, awesome people. Going and visiting someone or just sort of showing up and hanging out in people's houses is like totally normal. To see a whole family come to Jesus would be awesome. And I think that'd be just kind of the rolling bit of the avalanche, so to speak, that God wants to bring here. Just being part of MoveIn locally and serving God here in a team and being exposed to tons of different cultures has given me a heart for the nations, and I definitely want to serve God wherever He takes me.